What's good? It's your host Fel, and I'm here to talk that talk. And today, I want to talk about how they snubbed my man Saquon Barkley for the MVP. Like, you might as well at this point make it a quarterback award, man, because it seems like no other position could win it besides a quarterback. You know, shout out to the NFL for giving my man the Offensive Player of the Year, but to be honest, he was the most valuable player in the NFL, and a lot of people can attest to that. But we're going to get into that. We're going to get into the stats, and we're going to get into how Josh Allen was the winner and how he wasn't even first team All-Pro for a quarterback. But I think they just wanted to give it to him just to give him a pity or sympathy award because they didn't want to give it to Lamar Jackson either. But let me go over these stats to tell you why Saquon should have won this, man. First of all, he was 101 yards away from breaking the most rushing yards in a single season. He was 101 yards away, and he could have got it if we didn't sit our starters in the last game of the regular season to rest for the playoffs, man. Saquon had 2,005 rushing yards, man. He was first in the league. 13 rushing touchdowns. And he changed the identity of the Eagles' offense. The Eagles always had a great offense, but when you put somebody like Saquon Barkley in the mix, you get to a Super Bowl, man. So I feel like he was the most valuable, and I'm going to read off some of Josh Allen's stats, who wasn't even the top in the league as far as quarterbacks. Josh Allen had 3,731 passing yards, which was 14th in the league. That ain't going to cut it, man. How you 14th in the league in passing yards and you get most valuable player? Now, I understand the Buffalo Bills, they ain't really have anybody on their team to, propel them to the playoffs, and Josh Allen was everything, but those stats don't deserve MVP. I'm sorry. If anything, MVP could have went to Lamar Action Jackson, if you're being honest. But we all know why they ain't give it to Lamar neither, because he won 2, and they didn't want him to get a 3rd. But fair is fair, man. Props to Josh Allen and shout out to the Buffalo Bills, but he was not worthy of MVP this year, and I'm standing on that. Saquon Barkley should have been MVP. I feel like they gave him Offensive Player of the Year for a constellation prize, but I'm here to say that's going to be the best thing that ever happened to Saquon, because that's going to lit a fire under him to ball out in the Super Bowl, man. Y'all can have those award trophies and everything, but if Saquon get a ring on top of breaking 2,000 yards rushing, I think that's a win. And don't let my man get Super Bowl MVP. That's going to make the NFL look even crazier for not giving him the MVP, in my opinion. I'm going to keep it real. Even Emmitt Smith, who's a rival Cowboys star running back, said that Saquon should have got the MVP. He said he was the most valuable to his team in the league this year. And that's crazy, and that's real when a Cowboys fan, a stinking cowgirl fan, say that the Eagle should be the MVP. It's Cowboys fans that's even rooting for us in the Super Bowl, which is crazy in itself to think about. I mean, you got Micah Parsons, who like to get on his podcast and talk crap. I mean, he rooting for the Chiefs. I mean, he don't got nothing else to root for. I mean, he been in Cancun since October, so he don't really got much else to cheer for than to cheer for the Eagles' demise. But he out in New Orleans, he having a good time. He's saying, "Go Chiefs!" Like, how you a player of a team with the stature of a Cowboys, as big as the name they got, and you yelling "Go Chiefs," man? That just lets you know how he don't like his situation and how much he hate the Eagles and the success we have. Saquon definitely should have been MVP, and I'm standing on that. Also, Offensive Player of the Year, that's a good award, and I'm proud of Saquon for the year he had, but that's not good enough. I think Super Bowl MVP for Saquon is going to be 10 times better. But we're going to get into that more, but I also wanted to get into it about these refs, man, and how these refs is putting out statements saying that how dare people accuse them of cheating for one team. Listen, man, the proof is in the pudding, and I'm stamping it. The Chiefs are working with the NFL who are employing these refs to keep them at the top of the power rankings every year. They want them to compete and contend for a Super Bowl. And I'm not using that as the excuse for Super Bowl Sunday. I think the Eagles are going to beat the Chiefs without even the refs' input. I think we're going to dominate the game so good that the refs can't even, mess with the outcome. But I've been saying that. I've been saying the Eagles going to win the Super Bowl. It's fate. It's destiny. It's nothing nobody can do to stop it. Not even a cheating ref. And I'm standing on that, man. But let me know what y'all think, man. Should Saquon had got MVP? Was Offensive Player of the Year good enough for you or good enough for him? And how you feel about Josh Allen? Should have won over Lamar Jackson? Let me know, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's Philly Fel, and I'm out.